Hello, folks. How you guys doing? It's a fine day. It is Wednesday. It is middle of the week. See, it's kind of funny how Gavin Newsom talks tough until the cameras are off, and his true color shows that he's a pussy. Right? He talks tough, but when receipts are shown about him. See, this is why, okay? This is why California, because of him and the Democratic policies, it's all because of the Democratic Party and him. Okay? Because California right now, it was nice before Jerry Brown came in the picture. And then Gavin Newsom came in the picture. Make California more worse than what it is. The motherfucker talks tough until cameras are off, and then he shows his true colors. The eyes of the soul, the eyes of a person tells a story. Ain't so much the face, it's the eyes. His eyes show he's scared. And he knows he's scared. He is scared. He is completely scared shitless because he knows that his dreaming of becoming president is fading away very, very fast. His dreaming of becoming president is going away fast. Very, very fast, folks. Very, very fast. Go House. See, Gavin Newsom wants to be the 2028 presidential nominee. Will he be there? No. Will he get it? No. Why? He's a puss. He's a fucking puss. That's what he is. He's a puss. He talks tough. He talks tough when he's in front of the camera, but he's not tough. He's a weak motherfucker. He has that duper delight smile, right? He has that duper delight smile he has. But the thing is, he's a weak motherfucker. He's very weak. He's politically weak. He is U.S. grade A, politically weak. Weak man. He's a weak man. See, Democrats, they talk tough, but actually, in reality, they're pussies. Like these agitators in L.A. You know, awfully funny how when you see Democrats like Gavin Newsom, Karen Bass, that fucking cunt, Jerry Nadler, Adam Schiff, Chuck Schumer, they all talk tough. Politically, they're weak. They are weak motherfuckers, man. Weak motherfuckers. See, they're weak because they're all in the pockets of these hedge fund guys, right? Hedge fund guys. Let's see here. They're all weak, and they know they're weak, They'd be weak for a long time. They'd be weak their whole life because they cannot handle a simple thing. Because they have an agenda, they have a narrative to stay in power because they want to keep things their way. That's the way also with the neocons and rhinos of the GOP. Now, yeah. Hello. Let's see here. Yeah. Hello. Oh shit. Yeah. Now, the thing is, now, they keep saying, well, yeah.
How's the girls?
Good.
How are you?
They're all good, Mom.
How about Pedro and Peaches?
They're all good.
Okay, so I decided to call and see how they're doing.
Okay.
Let's see a little bit.
I want a burger.
Well, we're going to Denny's. We don't know what to eat. You want a burger?
Yeah, just a burger. Burger and fries.
You know
No,
what's going to get you the slammer?
I don't want a slammer.
You want a burger?
Yeah, just a burger and fries.
Burger, no drink?
Yeah.
What kind? The Diet Coke? Or sugar-free?
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Bye, hon.
Bye. Okay. Okay. Now, the thing is, that was my folks. Now, the thing is, when you realize how stupid your governor is, senator, congressman, representative, whoever, you know, over time, they start to show their true colors, okay? They would bullshit you for years until the mask comes off piece by piece. When it starts to crack and the mask comes off, a little piece here, a little piece there, until the true face shows. It's kind of like Emperor Palpatine, you know. Shit happens until he shows his true colors, and all of a sudden his mask falls off and it shows the real him. Dark side degradation, you know, because they lie for what they want for themselves. They lie to you for what? They lie to you about wanting to stay in power. They want your votes, all that bullshit, and they want it on a silver platter. Only on a silver platter. No more, no less. All bullshit. Okay. Now, the thing is, these little cocksuckers, okay? These little cocksuckers in a three-piece suit and a fake smile, they love going on these cheap golf weekend at a third-rate country club, right? They love going to these cheap golf weekends at a third-rate country club because That's where all the political losers go, right? They all go. And they go where their spouses aren't, so they could go and see all their mistresses and shit.
Reporting that they were retaliated against after reporting the issues. Heber City has agreed to pay thousands of dollars.
See, every politician out there does have a mistress, right? They all do. Now, Ilhan Omar had a boy toy, a side cock. She had a side cock. Yeah. She had a side cock. A white guy. She married him. Right? Do you think female politicians are different? No. No. They're the same. What's her face? The oh shit. There's a rumor that Chrissy Nome, the chick out of what was it, South Dakota and shit, she had an affair. She had an affair with a guy or whatever. Shit. She had an affair with a guy. Right? I mean, Gavin Newsom fucked his friend's wife and shit, man. You know, like, fuck, dude, you know. He'll fuck his friend's wife, but if he can fuck his friend's wife, he will fuck you all here in California, economically, financially, the whole shebang, man. You know? And Gavin Newsom, his hands are tied, man. And from the camera, she talked tough, but behind the camera, he's a pussy, dude. I mean, the guy is a weak, pussy-ass motherfucker, man. You know? And PG&E funds his shit. He's been funding his wife's shit for over 20 years, man. You know? And the reason that PG&E funds this shit because they need him to save their ass. As long as PG&E funds his campaign, you know, he'll protect PG&E because they're funneling money in his campaign, and see, PG&E is scratching his back, and he's scratching their back. You know, it's awfully funny that when this got all out, that PG&E was funding Gavin Newsom shit for over 20 plus years, right? They were funding his campaign as mayor, lieutenant governor, and now he's governor. They've been supporting him financially. As long as he stays within their good graces, you know, he's good. They funded his campaign against Larry Elders when they were when they tried to recall Gavin Newsom. They funded his campaign to stay in power because they need him. PG&E needs Gavin Newsom because if anything happens to him, they're fucked. You know, they're fucked. You know, you look at these if you start to read, if whatever happens here in California, other blue states follow. If you live in a blue state and you start to notice the same shit in your state of what's happening here in California, you know who started it. See, Gavin Newsom's trying to save CARB. CARB is the Democrats' piggy bank in California. More money that goes into CARB goes into the pockets of every Democrat in California, local or state. So the money in California doesn't go into a fund where roads are repaired, structures are being repaired. And right now, there are parts of California haven't been touched in a long time. That means the roads are not being paved, structures are not being maintained. It's all going to a general fund that goes into the pockets of Democrats, hedge fund middlemen, you know. You know? I mean, he's guilty along with Karen Bass because of the fires. Fire started in 5 different spots at the same exact time. The Pacific Palisades, gone. And something is telling me that these fires were all planned. Why? Because Gavin Newsom has that train shit hasn't been done. It's been what, 13 years? Let's see, 08, 18, that's 10 years, right? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 17 years, right? 17 years, nothing been done. They fucking tore up parts of California, man. And that train shit, it ain't gonna fucking happen. It ain't gonna be built. All that train shit was nothing more than a hedge fund. You know, a general fund For what? That trend ain't gonna happen. I mean, it was passed in '08. Think about this shit, man. 17 years. Not a goddamn thing done. Not one truck laid out. Why would it, I mean, when will it be used? What, 100 years and shit? What the fuck, man, you know? You know? And plus, you have to really ask yourself, right? $35 billion in debt on this motherfucker, right? Nothing's getting done. If you go from San Francisco to LA, up and down those areas, has anything been built yet? Survey says no. Nothing's been built at all. All it's done, it has tore up California from northern down to southern California. Fucked up parts of California, man. Nothing's been done, right? So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking that they're trying to turn California into a smart state, right? They want to turn California into a smart state. Like China. China turned itself into a smart country. Okay? Thought up by dumbass leaders. Okay? Why? To keep an eye on the people and any dissidents. In Maui, fire happened. Every house torn down, except for what? 3 to 4. They had like a blue thing like on the house and shit. But yet, the governor of Hawaii said, we're not going to rebuild. Why? 2 words. Smart city. And you know damn well, the Maui PD is keeping an eye on things. Maui PD is keeping an eye on things in the area because when was the last time you heard anything from Maui, right? I mean, the governor, Newsom, he talked to the governor of Hawaii, talking about smart cities, right? See, the reason is Democrats have ties to communist China, right? Now, they like their idea of keeping an eye on its own people, right? Oh, hell yeah. Why? Because they want to control them, keep an eye on them. Create smart cities to keep an eye on any dissident, any rebellion kind of thing, you know. Any uprising, you know. So, now, the governor of North Carolina is also talking about not rebuilding Asheville. Why? Because he wants to make Asheville, North Carolina, a smart city, right? There are blue state governors and state assembly people wants to make the cities, certain cities, smart cities, okay? Asheville, North Carolina, Los Angeles, California, Maui, Hawaii. Maui, in Hawaii. But think about let's create smart cities so we can keep an eye out on any dissident in those cities. Why? Because they love China. They love how they work. They love how China keeps an eye on its own people, just in case if any dissidents show up, right? Now, this is nuts, man. This is nuts. Okay. So I'm sitting here and I'm listening to this shit. I'm going like, you know what? This is straight out of 1984, man. They want to put the boots on the back of every neck of every American, every person across the world, to make sure that the upper 1% stays in control. But guess what? We're not going to have a boot on our neck. We're going to rise up. We're going to raise our hand, fist in the air, and say, no fucking more. No more. This is bullshit. We're done with it. We're done. We're done with this shit, man. You know, we're done. So Gavin Newsom, I'm thinking, he wants to turn California into a smart state. That's why, in my opinion, in my thinking here, that he's using this train shit as a ruse to create a smart state. Target demographic, San Francisco to Los Angeles. He wants to create a smart section, areas in California where he can keep an eye on any dissident. Why? To keep the Democrats in power in California. Keep California blue. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm kind of have that spotty sense, you know. Democrats want to keep California blue. This train shit, a fucking ruse. Why? Smart state. California becoming the first smart state in the union. Why? To keep an eye on any dissident who rebels against democratic power. Targeting any conservative, man. Putting people's names on a watch list, a Democratic top 100 conservative watch list, man. If you're a conservative, watch yourself. Alright folks, my name is Reverend Ordo, and this has been the Anonymous Mando'Ade Network. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys, and I mean really, really be wise. And we'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.